Long time no Insta story video. You know, it's demotivation and that, but I'm showing you today how to make an easy semolina pudding, which we call سميد بالحليب. So I've had this dessert at my sister's house and I really liked it, so that's where I got my recipe from. Now it was all in grams and I don't know what, so I've changed it to make it easier into cups and tablespoons, as I find that might be easier for a lot of people. So to begin with, we're going to be melting 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter over medium heat. And then I have 3/4 cup of fine semolina, which I'm going to add slowly and mix it whilst I do that. So as you can see, I would need 2 hands. I'm just going to gradually add semolina and mix it, and I'll show you. So now that I've added all the semolina, as you can see, you end up with something that looks like sand. So you can sit here and pretend that you're on some holiday in a sandy beach, enjoying the waves as they crash onto the shore. Okay, and you'll just keep mixing this until the semolina browns a little bit. So just keep mixing it on this medium heat, and I'll show you when it becomes a little bit brown. And obviously, if you're on the sandy beach, what do you do in the sand? Hey, creepy. Send a smile. And as you can see, we're starting to get that browning on the semolina. In Arabic, semolina is called سميد, and that's why it's called سميد بالحليب, which is halib is the. So over here you can see some interesting looking mixture, which is milk, water, sugar, and that's cinnamon on top. I pre-put it so that I can just make it really quick. So I'm going to now add this gradually into our browned. So we're going to add a little bit at a time. I'm mixing it, and then keep adding a little at a time and mixing it. So now that I've added the whole mixture in, we're going to keep mixing it until it starts to thicken up a little bit. But before that, I need to add a very important ingredient, a drop of Zemzem, which according to my sister is what makes it taste so delicious. So of course Zemzem will make everything taste good. Now if you're not a huge cinnamon fan, and please note that I am, then you can always reduce the amount of cinnamon. For this I added like a heaped teaspoon of cinnamon, but you could always decrease that if you wanted. I don't know if you can see, but this has definitely started to thicken up. So it's actually, you can feel it's harder to mix, and you can see that it's thickened up. So I'm just going to keep this on for a little bit longer, and then that's it. It'll be ready to. Can you see? Can you? Can you? Obviously it's a burning question. Can you see? Question of the day. When I make something with semolina, this is how I test to see if it's done. And I don't know if this is really right, but this is what I like to do. I sit here and wait until it bubbles up. There we go. If that bubbles up, that means it's done. Another way to test it is to check if it's still smiling. Come on, you have to admit that's such a cute smile. I'm turning it off, and now I'm going to serve it up. And that's it. I don't know if you think this looks appetizing or not, but it smells really good, and I'll let you know if it tastes okay. I'm sure it does, inshallah. And then you can top it with whatever you like. I put some coconut, some almonds, and some pine nuts, and that is really it. Now you can serve this cold or hot, it's up to you, but it's a nice thing you can prepare in advance and then serve up to your guests whenever you want. So I'll put up the exact ingredients, inshallah, on my blog very soon, and I hope you guys give it a go and let me know if there's something similar like this where you come from. Enjoy!